Hello everybody, and welcome back to Shay's Hobby Bay. This is Monday. It's March. I'm not at my laptop, so I don't know what day it is. I know I've looked at it and I've seen it earlier, but you know me, I can't remember. So, it is 2019. And the time right now, it's after 6 p.m. something. I mean, it's dark outside. It's possible it's even 7 or after. I just don't remember. I am in a different angle. I'm standing up over here at my table. I'm going to show y'all all the crafting projects that I've been trying to push myself and make myself do, even though I'm hurting bad and really don't feel like it because I'm hurting bad. But yet I want to craft, so I'm pushing myself, trying to make myself do. And I'm watching videos, and I am so excited to say that I am so close to having it where I want to be, getting all my videos caught up on. I'm getting there, so that's good. But yes, I'm hurting in my back, mostly right now. My sciatica nerve, thank the good Lord, is not flared up right this minute, but that don't mean it will be later tonight or something, you know. But my back has some pain in it that's very uncomfortable. So anyway, let me get my stuff over here. Alright, so to start off with, I've showed y'all this before and told y'all where I'm doing that, but I did me a few more little yo-yos, fabric yo-yos. So this is my box of them, plus some spools of thread. Is that what you call them, spools of thread? Anyway, so I've got that going. I did a few of those. Okay, then I was working on a craft project for the Hobby Horse Club, which is to make a door. And I've been working on it, but at first I was making the door and all of that part of it, but I didn't really, there was something I wanted to have behind it when you open the door up, but I didn't know what, or at least I kind of had a little idea, but I wasn't for sure, and I didn't quite know how I was going to do it either. So then when I was doing my yo-yos, and I've been watching certain videos on this certain type of craft, and I thought it was pretty interesting that I felt like I could do it, and I wanted to give it a try. So, you know, it just hit me, why don't I try that and put that behind my door? So I did. I am not going to show y'all that right now because it is finished, but I will show that on the Hobby Horse Club, the next club meeting. So once I got that finished, then I said, well, I've got, you know, I had all these folders and things, and zipper bags, that I had these journal projects in. So I said, I need to try to start doing some work on them. So 2 of them, as of right now, they're at a point, and I'm waiting on something else to happen for both of these different. This is one of them. Projects, journal projects that I cannot do anything else with them until that next step is taken, which I'm having to wait on. So that's those. But on these others, I want to show y'all what I have done. It was just, okay, I'm opening this bag pretty, y'all. So I've got this bag and I'm opening it up, and ow! It won't unzip! What is the deal? Gee, mini whiz. That hurt. Alright. I want my pain to go away in my back. So I had just collected up all this stuff and had it in here. So, but I'm taking it out because I want to show y'all what I've done. I I guess you can say I have done kind of a little bit of organizing of the stuff, but in that process I have done a little bit of crafting, you could call it. Alright, so hubby had brought me in a calendar, and it's an updated calendar, but I actually took it apart, okay? So I've got the staples out of it, so these are all loose, but that's the calendar. It has pretty pictures on it, and I thought I could use that as kind of like a journal, or in a journal, or whatever, and it could be some pages, and I could keep the pretty pages, and on the side where it has the days and numbers, that's where I could decorate and journal at, and glue things in at, and everything. So the calendar is took apart, no staples in it. Now the pages are still together, and in the order that they go by month. You know, they're inside each other, but they're loose. They don't have staples in them holding them together. And I have not done anything to any of them except for one. I'm looking through here to make sure. It's hard to hold it up and show y'all. I think I'm probably most likely showed a video. I don't know why I thought I could do this standing up. I thought it would be easier than dragging my camera and all these things over there, and when I have hardly no space at my table, set it all up to try to have it spread it out to show y'all. Standing up is hurting my back. But anyway, when hubby brought in, I'm getting out of breath for some reason. When hubby brought in the calendar, I most likely did a video showing it and showing the pretty pictures in it. So it's the very middle page, one that's opened up in the middle, which is June. Okay, but it's on the back side of June that I did something. Alright, do y'all remember the big 12 by 12 marbled scrapbook paper that I showed y'all, and then all of my glossy candy wrappers, and that I was going to do something? So I was gluing them all on there, right? Okay. And that's coming unglued. I got to re-glue that. So what I have done is cut that up into pieces. At the beginning, I was doing it because I wanted them to be small enough to be journal size. And then also I wanted to be able to put them down in this big old but zipper bag. The whole big one piece 12 by 12 wouldn't fit in there, and me be able to close it up. So then as I was doing that, and I was looking at everything and trying to get it organized and figure out kind of what I want to do with it and what I could do with it, I got to looking at this calendar, and beside this page is May, and look what it looks like. See all those different colors, and it's not really, but it kind of makes me think marbly and stuff like that. Well, I used a marble paper, and the candy paper is all marbly looking like, you know. So I thought, hey, that kind of matches and goes together. So I picked one of the pages, the parts that I had cut of this out, and I just glued it right there on the middle. Now, I'm going to be doing other things. I mean, who knows? I may go over this with a paintbrush and paint it all and do it a solid color, you know, to hide all those numbers and blocks and stuff. Or I may glue more things in there. You never know. So, I've got that done with the calendar. Now, I'm going to lay that aside. Now, all of this is going to be one journal that I'm showing you right here out of this zipper bag. So the next thing I have is the paint sample. I don't have many. I got to go get me some more, and I want some of the taller ones. This is a short one. So this is, I'm doing this from Shannon Green. She does her Bertha She shows her Bertha book that she done up. So what it is right now I've just got, okay, so it's the big folder. Let me get this back in here right. It's this folder, and it opens up like this and has a flap here that opens up. Let me see if I can tilt that down a little bit better. Okay, and then the back side. Okay, so that's going to be also part of the same journal with this calendar. But I have, please stop sliding and falling. I have some smaller, you know, things like this. I love these seams, and I don't want to hide them or cover them up. I want to keep those. But I may, you know, like on the back it has writing, so I may hide that, you know, do whatever with it. But I'm going to put those in there somehow. Right now I've just got them inside the folder to hold them. Okay, another thing I have is 2 more of the little cut pieces of the marble with the candy paper. I figure I want to put these inside this folder with my paint, some of my paint sample cards. So there's that. Okay, then I've got just another long piece here with the candy paper on it, and I think that finishes up that whole big paper. Alright, I have some more. I have some of those cards this size, just 2 of them, and I have then all of these size different colored paint samples, and like I said, I do want to get more. And all of that I'm holding inside this folder here to work with and do things in there with, kind of. Then I got this idea from watching Elizabeth Brewer. She was making some of these. It's like a little journal book. But what you do is, and mine is not straight and exact even like she had hers, and like everybody else gets theirs. That's the same when you measure and you cut and you put a scrapbook piece of paper on a page. Everybody else's look so straight and even and neat, and mine don't. I don't know why. I tried doing this. For some reason I cannot get it. But look, see how uneven? The pages are not like all even together. And see how it's all, that's not even together. Look, see there how much that one's sticking out more than these? I don't know why I can't get it even. But all it is you take a book page, okay, and you fold it in half. And then when you have a bunch of those, you just start gluing 1/2 of one page onto 1/2 of the other page. But you vice versa them. You take turns, like the way it's folded. Okay, like this first one folds like this, but that second one that I glued on there, see, it folds this way. So it's like it's folded accordion style. And this, and it's quite a few, see how it drops down, can be a journal book in itself. But I'm going to add it into this paint sample thing. So I've got that together, and so some of my pages, I mean, basically that's all I've gotten is I've got it glued together. Okay, so then, but I'm turning the pages to show you to find the one. On one of them, and I just went in there and picked one, I glued in the last little page with 2 of these in it. So that's that. But I've also got more pages here that I'm working on that I want to glue together. I don't know if I'm going to add them to this and make it one big thick one, or if I'm going to start making another one and let this be one, or try to make 2 more small ones out of it, or what. But I've got them folded and ready to go. And so that's for that. So that right now is for one journal. So I've been doing all that, working on that and prepping and preparing all of that. Let me put this back over here. Then on this other one that's in here, inside here, I have like junk mail, pamphlet papers, and then this was out of an old new, y'all can't even see. Oh my word. Junk mail, papers, and pamphlets. This was out of a newspaper. And then this is some of Albert's old Bayou Cedra forms that he has to fill out and stuff. But this is what I've done. I'll show you this little part first. So, here, this was two different things. And that's right. I gotta remember how that was. So this here was one thing, and this on the back is something else different. So I glued them together, even though they don't match and don't fit. So this one here opens up like this, and I can do some decorating there. You see, I've already got a strip of duct tape, pretty flower duct tape. And you know what happened here with this? This was an extra piece of duct tape I had cut off when I was doing something else. I don't even remember what I was doing. Probably when I was fixing up these bottles. And I didn't know what to do with it. And I wanted to do something. So then I said, hey, I'm just going to stick that in there. And so I looked, and I said, this looks like a good place to put it. And I put it. Then after I put it down, y'all look at this. I read what it said. New wallflowers. Voila. Wallflowers on the wall. So anyway, it was perfect. Now this one opens up like this and like this, and I love that this does this. And so I can put something here pretty, something here pretty, something here pretty, something here pretty, and something here pretty. Okay? And that will be a neat little thing. Now this is not going to be by itself. That's going to be inside this whole big, this whole big junk journal thing that I'm doing here. So this is junk mail, and it was two different ones. And you know how they folded up and put them in those long envelopes? So I kept them folded the way they was, and I just glued them together, one piece of one to the other piece of the other, where they're accordion style again, folded backwards. So it's again like that little book. You can open it this way, and then you can just turn and open it this way, you know, and put some things on it. Alright, here's another one. This is a little booklet that comes in the mail. Okay, they had tape on it. See the round tapes to keep it closed? I did not undo those. Okay, and it's at both ends. I did not undo those. Okay, but it opens up. Let's see. Yeah, it opens up, you know, here, and it has all the pages. And I said, you know what? That could be a pocket of different little compartments. Well, now I can't get it open to put things in. So I just glued the back of it to this other card. You can see it's not even as big as it. So then on this side, I can open it up this way and open it up this way and put different things on it. So I've got that glued together, ready to go. Then I have this. I love doors. It says knock knock, opportunities here. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with this. It was an envelope. It has the see-through window here. So I think I did. It's not all stuck together, but I was thinking I had closed that shut. Although really and truly, no, I didn't, because I really don't want it closed shut. Nope, see, it comes open. It just kind of stuck together again. I actually want to put, I opened the ends up. Yeah, that's what I did. So see, I can open this up, and I want to put something here that you'll be able to see pretty through that window. Okay? I want to fix it where I can open it you know, and close it. And then with it being